The Maharashtra government, with its sole objective to help entrepreneurs realize their dream, started the Maharashtra Startup Week.
Maharashtra Startup Week basically provides a platform to various entrepreneurs and innovators to showcase their product to the industry as well as compete amongst themselves so that we can select the best of the startups and provide them hand-holding support.
The first work order is generally very hard to come by for any startup. We give them a chance to come and present what their product is and where they are. Had this not been there, this kind of a thing, it would have been really difficult for them to go and acquire the first customer.
This initiative by the state of Maharashtra will support the entire ecosystem that has been already existing in Maharashtra, who wants to come ahead. So this will be a huge support for all the new startups in state and in the country.
Through the Maharashtra Startup Week, many startups have got a platform to prove themselves to the government and the stakeholders in the industry.
We had applied for Maharashtra Startup Week program. It gives a exposure and an opportunity for startups like us to get to work along with the government. Now, working on government projects adds a lot of credibility to our products. So in that way itself, it's a huge benefit.
Particularly for a startup where products are under development, it's not always maybe the final product. There are stages happening, there are improvements happening, and it's not always easy for us to make a direct sale to the government. The kind of scale that they work on, the processes that are there, it's not really a perfect match. It may not be very easy to do that, but MSINS and Maharashtra Startup Week has gotten that bridge where they are able to connect us with the particular government, in our case the health department.
Before this also we have won some of the competition, we have won grants, etc. But what happens after that? That's the biggest question. So they came up with a new approach where they will give a 15 lakh grant to a startup. So for any startup, if you ask them, sales or a work order is the biggest achievement that you can give it to them.
So I'm given to believe that my proposal has had to go through the state, the local body, to the center, to the WHO representative in Delhi, and I've gone through all of them. It would be nearly impossible to do that in a span of 4 to 5 months.
There are many ideas, many startups who are working at a ground level on very small problems. Those are going to be big game changer for entire society. So these kind of events, these kind of promotional activities are definitely going to help those startups also who are struggling to be part of this league.
With the support of the Maharashtra government, MSINS helps startups to overcome challenges and be successful in a competitive market.
One startup, they approached to us and they gave their presentation to our team, and that presentation were very enthusiastic for our team, and we have given an opportunity to work for that disconnected areas wherever we required to connect the students for the online CET exam.
During the Ganeshotsav or any other festival, a lot of garbage is thrown into the water bodies, and we find it very difficult to clean all those water bodies. And with the help of mechanical drone-like device which could float on the river surface or lake surface and collect all those garbage, it was wonderful intervention. So such brilliant minds coming up with brilliant ideas which are providing to be hacked to the daily problems is always beneficial to a service delivery department like municipal corporation.
This is not going to be a one-day event for us. We know you, we know that you exist. So over the year, over the period, there is other business opportunities which we throw at you. There's nothing to lose, there's so much to gain. So come, participate, learn.
Prime Minister of India wants to get back India to be again into those golden days of being the highest global entrepreneur. So startup is the key for this.